doing pro wrestling is what I love. I've been doing it for a long time. And like most, when I started promoting, doing indie events, it was always a matter of creating a platform where everybody can get an equal shot, sharing, trying to get where they're trying to go and grow wherever they may take them, Japan or wherever.
Mexico,
And
Canada,
Canada,
Germany.
everywhere, wherever their heart desires. I wanted to create that platform. And, I did it based out of Florida, but one thing I had to find out, that is true to life about business is it's all about location. And if you really want to make it a viable business, you got to find a location. And historically, if anyone do a little bit of research, the NWA used to hit the Bahamas and these islands, but it just stopped for some odd reason. And so the birth of All Caribbean Wrestling, we wanted to get over there and show the people that historically is a large fan base that is untapped. And once I went over there to, start speaking with the people and see if this would be something that they want, I presented it to Mark. Funny story. I don't know if he want me to tell you this, but he told me, he said, man, I had an idea like that. I presented it, but it got shot down. But now I see somebody doing it. Let me see what this is all about. And when he came to see what it was about and what we're doing, he came on and said, you know what, let's make it work. And now everything that's coming in because of Mark, man, I wasn't prepared for. Again, I started out doing just indie promotion shows, but now you're talking like right now. Look, I'm talking with Steve G on TMZ Sports. Uh, that's crazy to me. The TV deal that we have with this company called Tempo Networks, who has distribution throughout the entire Caribbean diaspora. The the love we're actually getting from the government and ministry, well, their version of the government is called the ministry, and all of these islands that want us to come over and do this. And man, uh, it was a no-brainer to presenting Mark. I say, Mark, this is what I got. Where can we? I have a saying: where can we go and where can we grow? And he was like, listen, uh, I really want to do this, and
And I don't want an indie company. I want a pro
right,
wrestling
he
company.
want a pro wrestling company. And I said, well, the best thing I could do is use what I know and who I know, bring in some good resources, some good guys. The thing is, he knows all of them
Yeah.
personally. That's the beauty of it. I say, Mark, I got Pope Elijah Burger. I said, oh, man, Pope's like a vampire. You don't age. You got JTG. You got Lindsay. Everybody. So I said, this is who I'm working with to build this thing to have a good starting point of a company where fans can say, well, wait a minute. What is this going on over here? What is this company that's also speaking on diversity, equity, and inclusion, as we know, bringing talents from everywhere around the world that is known around the world.
Especially people that are of island descent or with
Right,
or have families that were born in the Caribbean. And
right,
and you, if you're going to have a company based off of your namesake, the
mhm,
Caribbean, you want to have all of those islands represented. You know, we have guys from Trinidad, we have guys
right,
from Guyana, and now the Bahamas and Jamaica, and not just one place in Jamaica, but multiple places. Ocho Rios is represented.
right.
Kingston, Jamaica is represented, and now you know we're trying to advance that even more. So if you're from the islands and you're a wrestler, you got family descendants that are from the islands, reach
Yeah.
out to us.
And
And- and-
Mark, you don't put your name. I know you in the business world. You put your name with things that you believe in. So this is something you're passionate about for sure.
I'm a winner.
Yep.
I've been blessed. Every sport that I ever did, I won. As a husband, I'm winning. As a father, I'm winning. If I decide to put my mind to something, I don't think about losing. Don't bring me negative. I'm like the witch on the Wiz. Don't bring me no bad news. I don't want to hear the negative side of anything. I was like,
Right.
we're going positive. We're going to go forward with or without you. And
Any
Right.
Any chance the ACW fans get to see the return of the world's strongest man inside the squared circle?
You know what? The world would probably get more of a chance to see my son Jacob and to see my daughter Joanna than to see their dad in there bashing heads. I would suggest to all the talent that, you don't put your hands on me, because part 2 of my killing spree might start. But I definitely want to be supportive of everybody. And a lot of the things that I'm really doing is the structure of business. Like when it comes to, there's only 4 companies that have an app, and All Caribbean is one of those, with WWE, AEW, TNA, and now us. And we want to do everything like a major wrestling company. I'm not, as far as doing stuff in the indies, I've invited companies in the indies to do verses with us. Like we without naming all the names, they know who they are. They realize we have TV, and they realize that we have an app, and they realize that we have good relationships with WWE, as well as all the other wrestling companies that's at the top. And now people want to come hang out. It goes back to that old hip hop song. Back then they didn't know me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
They want me.
Well, come on. We accepting everybody. I'm not turning away anybody.
Would you work with, you mentioned the WWEs or the AWs or the TNAs?
Yes. A lot of the talent that work for us, they still do spots with all other companies. I would never tell somebody don't go make money.
Right.
I would never get in the way of somebody having their own personal success. If you have a date with us, just honor your date. Don't cancel because I got a chance to be on TV. Well, guess what? Now we're on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a next event coming up or something?
May 1st is the starting of the show Caribbean Vibe on Tempo.
March 1st.
March 1st. And we have a lot of things that's coming up, but charity is always a big deal with me. My foundation is going to be doing a lot in the Caribbean, as well as other charitable organizations that I foster relationships with that have told me, Mark, whatever you do, we do. And so that's my way of getting with the ministry or their government in the Caribbean and doing stuff to help that community. We don't want to just take, we want to give too. So we're going to be doing things that are going to get the attention of the world. You can believe that.